you join me on a Friday in the humble abode on the floor doing the roof bar for the tractor. The hole at that end where my wire's gone through, threaded it as far as it will go, which it come up to this hole up here, pulled it all through, and then I've worked it way around with a lot of effort trying to push it around there, brought it out here, brought up some slack, and then I've managed to pull it all the way, push it all the way down to here, which is where the first hole is. I've put some 3/4 down through the bar because this Bristol lights are the same as what I have in the mirror guards. They have the white and amber options available. So idea is we'll have amber down the sides and then the choice of amber and white across the front. Need to remember which way around these wires are. Always a good day when you get a box covered in them stickers. Oh yeah. Makes for an even better day when you get 2 boxes covered in them stickers. A while ago I asked for your opinions on some air horns. Now, I ended up not choosing them because I couldn't decide. And the video I did on them was... it was both ways. It was both ways between Ned Kings and Hadleys. So, I let the folks at Cuda decide. This is what they've come up with. These are 22-inch black Hadleys. There you go, the proof that they are Hadleys. And of course we do have 2 of them. Doing the bar didn't go well because how I wanted to do it, I realised I couldn't do it with 3 cores of wire. So I've pulled the 3-core back out and I've run 5 cores back through it, and I need to redo everything that I had already done. If I had stopped and thought about it, I would have figured it out sooner, but yeah, I was too keen to get it wired up. But I'll keep you in the loop as I do it, and obviously I'll probably jump to the next bit of recording I do, which might be tomorrow, might be the weekend, we'll see. It's the next day I decided to do my roof bar, finally. So we've got these orange on the green, that's for the sides only. White is my earth, yellow is the amber, and red is the white in the front. I have already done all the way around. I've just got this last one to do. I've been testing this on the trusty Milwaukee battery. I'm not going to show you it in this video. I changed my mind, I'll show you the bar because it's beautiful and I don't want you to wait that long until I show you it. So I'm going to show you it now. So in the daytime she's being lit up in orange all the time. That'll just be the standard daytime look. And then when night time comes and the side lights go on and the headlights go on, she'll be white across the front with the orange down the side. Well pleased with that, that looks beautiful, love it. I said I wasn't going to show you, but then I tried it and I was like, that looks really cool. I'm going to show everyone, so you're welcome. Now Sunday, I got a few hours spare, so we're just going to sit and do this for a bit. New tractor, just trying to figure stuff out again. If I can figure it out, then I get a plan in my head. Away I go. But for now, it's just trying to figure out how stuff, because it's not the same as the 155. This is different. I've decided to take the steps off just so I'm not trying to fight against them. Take this plastic out so I can look at what's under there, because I want to route my wire differently to keep it out of the way and hidden. Yeah, can't get that box off, so I can't get to my positive at the minute, but we're figuring it out, don't worry. The main part of it doing this time was to try and keep everything a bit more hidden, and to do that we have taken this panel off, and hopefully we can hide a lot of my cables under it, and they can go either straight up there or they can go straight out through the floor from there. So that's the plan. See if it works that way anyway. But we've got the cable in, we've got I'm using a distribution box this time, and I got a post for any earth that I have. So yeah, this should make life a lot easier. This is the same thing as I used on the truck. You've got your main power coming in, which is this, and then you've got it fused all together across these 2, and then each of these posts is then fused individually to each of your outputs. The idea of that is I want to use some of my lights on my relays, essentially, just to try and make everything a bit easier to use. So I can have 4 power outlets coming off that distribution box. So my power for the power box from Ultra LEDs, it'll come through that. I do have a trip that goes in the middle of that, however, because it'll be fused off the distribution box, I won't need that trip anymore. So I'm planning on putting that behind my seat. I don't think there's enough space to put it there. It would be nice if it could be tucked away though, I'm not gonna lie. Might try that. This is always a lot smaller than I recommend, and I absolutely love it. Damn, that's dusty. This is the distribution box. This is Ultra LED's distributor box. It's from Kudak. To interrupt myself for a second. If you wanted any automotive accessories yourself, maybe lights, marker lights, side lights, horns, beacons, whatever you can imagine, there is so much more available. Go to the only place you should be getting any other stuff from, and that is Kudak Automotive. You can use code ZAC10 when you check out online. Back to the video. Obviously, you have your power, earth, and these are each accessories, and they correspond to a button on the switch bank if you didn't know. This down there will be a pain, because if a fuse goes, I've got to take the panel out just to change the fuse. However, I'm having a bit of luck because I don't blow fuses much anymore. That might work. I'm going to have to test with this because I'm going to have to check the panel actually goes back on. That is my power box done. That is ready. There's no power to it yet because the fuse isn't in the distributor box. I'm going to test that everything still fits before I do anything more. I do need to think about putting everything back together as well, and particularly outside, and then maybe I can faff about down here a little bit more. All back together, even inside. It's like I was never even here. I feel about this because obviously I've been here for the last 3 hours. I know I've done a lot, and there's proof in the video as well, but at the same time you can't see that I've done anything, so mixed feelings with that at the minute. But next time I have some good amount of time in it, hopefully the lights at the top, they'll be on. So yeah, keen bean to get that done for sure. That'll wrap up this video. I'll see you, I won't say I'll see you next weekend, because guarantee something will happen and I won't do the video like last weekend, but I'll see you soon hopefully.